Hello, it's Jay here at Ancient Art Second Colony, and I just wanted to show these pieces sent in by Ray over at the Frog Pond School, and he said he was going to send me some pieces, and I've been very eager to get them. I've been looking at them for a couple of days now, and they're absolutely amazing. Paleolithic art and tools. And he left some notes explaining the descriptions that he found and their uses, and they're just some absolutely wonderful pieces. Nothing like material that I have around here. We'll start with this one up top. Is a really good crescent cutter. You might be able to see that bison up there on top. There's a bison up top. You can see his head here, and that's his back. And then there's an elephant this way. And then there's also an elephant looking at you this way with his trunk curled in like this. We'll get into most of the images in some other videos. I just want to make a quick video right now about the tools and the basic imagery. It's a really nice right-hand crescent cutter. Very nicely done. This is also a crescent cutter, or a crescent abrasion tool. This one is for abrasion, and it's got bird heads on both sides. And it could be abrasion, and I think it could also be abrasion this way as well, from the looks of it. This piece is really cool. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it. You might be able to see the bird head right off the bat up top here, and the body and feathers coming down along with the color. It's visible from both sides. And do you think it was held like this? As the 45-degree angle tool. And that little notch there was probably to grab some rope or some string. And then you'd take your other hand, you'd grab the string, and then decide whether you wanted to cut it or not. So this was either for fishing or sewing. Could have been for sewing, because there's some marks up here. Putting holes in leather with the sewing needles to fashion out of bone and stuff. Or it could be for fishing with net weights and making lines, because there is a fish on it. On this side, there's an image of a fish. Or it could even be the image of the hawk taking the fish up out of the water, like as in they're hoping for a good catch, so they put the imagery into the stone. Like I found that this piece here is a net weight, and the imagery that they would put in the stone is a fish. See, this is eye. And then on this side is either an otter or a badger. There's his head right there, his eye, his nose, his whiskers. So it's almost like they put the fish in there because they want to catch the fish, and what catches fish, an otter or a badger or a beaver. And it's got pretty roughed up along this edge, and that's where it would be dragging along the bottom of the surface of the pond or the river or lake. And we have some abrasion tools and some sanding tools and polishing tools. This is a polishing tool, and this is a core. This piece is a core with many images. It says there's many images on this piece, and it's for grinding and polishing with a red mark. That's added color, most likely right here, and that's probably the nose of one image. I see an eye here. There's a very nice mammoth right here. You can see the eye and the big ear and the trunk come down, and it wraps all the way around, and it's visible all the way around to here. So that's a very amazing core sample piece that's not only has the art all over it. There's a face there on that side, the right side profile, but it was also it's also a tool that they made from the core, and they would put their art on it. A lot of the times the art might go on afterwards, after they use the tool, and other times the art is incorporated right into the tool. Like this piece, you would need the art in the tool to make the tool. The shapes of the head, it's not like a pecking of something on the surface, like art would be on the surface. Might make some other things too. There's a hole that goes through the center of this piece. So it could be for like threading or something, or so this definitely looks like it was used for string, I would say, or thin twine. Go back to this piece real quick. This piece is just so incredible. And they ting, like the ones without the cortex, ting 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 ting, right? These are the inside harder part of the stone, and this is like the cortex rougher part of the stone, and this core is actually a cortex, which is usually the inside of the stone is the hardest part, but it doesn't give you that ting because it's cortex. It's usually the outer layer. But this whole stone must have been just a big chunk of cortex that they decided to make tools with. This here is held like this, I believe, with this finger here and these fingers to the side to give it a very good hold for polishing with that surface right there. And some images on this too. It might also be a little like paint cup. I could see this discolored in there, but it's crystal over. It's fossilized the color. So that could be a pigment, or those could just be natural little crystals that formed over time. But I think we're going to end the video here. Oh, I want to show this piece while we can too. This piece is like that prismatic shad style almost, and they put a crescent scraper on this side of it. Not as much as an angle as this, less bowed out. It's more bowed out. It's curved in, and then also it's not written on this piece of paper, but when you hold, I'm sorry, if you hold it in this hand, it also looks like it could make a good pressure flaker. Pressure flaking. And it's got like a squirrel face on top there, or an otter or something. really cool. Bird shape. Hold it like this. You can see the bird, his eyes, beak, and his body going back. The backwards, classic backwards facing bird style. This was a very cool piece. It's a very cool piece. And it's that hard cortex, that ting ting ting. So it's a very nice stone. This is a very unique tool too. Very unique tool. Alright, I just wanted to say thank you to Ray from the Frog Pond School again for sending these over. I'm going to be looking at them and studying some more images, maybe making some more videos on the images that I see in the near future. And thanks for watching. Bye.